Easter Saturday. Yes, Easter Saturday. Yesterday was a huge day. After we went up to the lookout, we actually did some other tracks. The worst part, really, in some ways, was driving home through Cancoban in the dark, just looking for wildlife. Today, we're just going to have a quiet day, I think, and go into town and have a look, because this is the Man from Snowy River region. I want to just see what the legend says. Apparently the reenactment every year happens on the hill up the back there, so we won't be here for that, but it would be great to actually get the truth of the history, not just the movie. First stop at the end of the main street in town is the Man from Snowy River local museum. We discovered straight away it's so much more than just about the Man from Snowy River, and some of the individual stories from locals over the years are just incredible. So one of the locals was shot down in an aeroplane in World War II behind enemy lines, and he had his woolen pullover on. He was told that the Germans would take it for their front line if they saw it, so he unravelled it all into balls of wool, and over the years while he was interned he collected other people's jumpers and did the same, and taught people how to knit socks, and it was a big morale booster. And I believe that there's a big blanket that he actually knitted here. And I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but you can actually see the mountain ranges on it. It's absolutely amazing. I'm trying to get it all in because it has the coat of arms and everything up the top. We've just done the main building of the museum, and that was incredible. So much local history here. And then you come out the back and look at all this to explore. $5, I think it was. It's amazing. Oh, look at that. Oh, look who we found. Can you fit on the chairs? No, your legs can't go under. What is it?
Oh, this is exam paper. Make a plan scale 1/7 of full size by which feet, inches and half inches may be measured up to 3 feet. Finished and figured. Yeah, no. That's
too hard? Sunday.
You remember this?
No.
I think when I was in infant school in the early 70s, I think it was, we used to, it's all music stuff. I remember we had a speaker on the front of the classroom, and it's one day a week or one afternoon a week, they used to play music over it. I think it was from ABC or something, or we used to sing songs to it.
Oh, anybody else remember Everybody Sing? What year was it published?
Well, I mean, I went to school, I was at start school in 1970, so what's that? That's 76. Is it 76?
Yeah, they're probably different ones.
I know. I remember doing it. I think it would come over the radio once a week, I think it was.
Look at this, the old shingles. Oh, no floor in this one.
It's a replica.
Oh, this is a replica of Jack Riley's hut.
Yeah.
He lived at Tom Grogan for about 30 years. Banjo Patterson come to meet Jack Riley and spent the night with him, hearing of his tales of the adventure, and it was shortly after that he wrote the poem The Man from Snowy River. Mm. You can see everything's rough, like all the timber, nothing's dressed. I guess it's enough to fit a bed in. And that's it. There's been lots here. Like, we were just at the lockout and there was people with me, so I didn't want to say anything, but a member of the Kelly gang was actually locked up there for a night, and the Kelly gang often rode through this part of Australia. So there you go.
I was in Thailand years ago. I used one of these things, not quite as old as this one. But used to pump your fuel up into here, how many gallons you wanted, and then I think you'd press a button or something, and it'd come running down here into the car. So you just pump how much you needed up into here.
After a lovely lunch in town, we all come back and just sat around watching the sun go down. In the middle of all of this, we lit the fire, made it too hot, tried to make damper. It tasted good inside, but the outside was definitely burnt. And then we just sat around for the rest of the night. It was nice and relaxing. It was great fun to chat about the adventures from the day before and to plan something else new to do tomorrow. It was just the perfect evening, really. We're up bright and early. Somebody looks so impressed.
Happy Easter.
Oh, I forgot to get the Easter bunny out.
Yeah, that's why I'm depressed.
Oh, when we get home, the Easter bunny's here for you.
Yeah.
Back to the van.
We'll see.
It is. We are here. It's about 7:30 in the morning and we've come up to the lookout at the local park. And it's really more for sunset, I must say. And it's a well looked after park, isn't it?
It's only fairly new. The barbecues, I don't think, even been used.
And the mountain bike trails.
Yeah, just down there. Downhill trail. From here to the bottom, I don't know how far it is. A few hundred metres, I guess.
And like one of them's black and it looks pretty gnarly from where it starts off, doesn't it?
There's a black track and a blue track. Yeah.
Today we are just literally driving around points of interest in the area and stopping and having a look, and just had a swim at a little river bend.
Here we are on some river near Toowong. I don't know what the river is. Might be Murray. I have no idea. Sharyn's the only one getting in. The water's freezing, I think.
Oh, the current's quite strong though. And then we've come over this bridge and we've come to the giant Murray cod, which is in the middle of the river, a sculpture. There's heaps of sculptures around. We're probably going to stop and see a few. And a few of the party that we're with are probably going to throw a line in here and we'll see what happens. There's also a pub just up the road, like literally just up that driveway, and it looks pretty cool. But this is just lovely over here. Another stop along the Great River Road. And this site actually has the big bogong moth. Finally, we stopped at this gecko and a picnic area that was under construction. The most impressive thing about this picnic area is that it's in front of Pine Mountain. Pine Mountain is actually a single piece of stone and it's 1.5 times larger than Uluru. Because it's covered in vegetation and there's vegetation around it, you don't get the same impact, but still very impressive. Another perfect morning, waking up to the cows. They're just heading back to the farmhouse. They've been mooing and then they come and opened the gate and all the cows just started walking back. There was a milk truck go up there, so I think while many of the cattle in this area are bred for their meat. I think these little ones give a little bit of milk. I love the region. This hall is actually only opened for camping on Easter weekends and the Man from Snowy River weekend when they have their festival. If you need to camp in the area and you need facilities, the facilities here are incredibly clean. The water's really hot, the kitchen's really great. The only drawback is no fires allowed in the paddock where you camp. You have to use their designated fire. So this is it. This is Easter Monday and we're going to head home. John actually has to get back to work. He only has a 3-day week this week, so he's pretty happy. I will see you on the other side. Hey, what you doing?
I'm just checking the spare tyres, that's all. I went to a pizza shop the other day and ordered a Hawaiian pizza.
Yeah.
When I picked it up, it was burnt.
Oh, gosh.
The guy said I could order another one, but I said, could you cook it at a aloha temperature, please?